Gadget Girl here on day 82, starting out from Taylor Mountain Overlook on the beautiful Blue Ridge Parkway and hiking south into Daleville. We've reached Black Horse Gap and another little parking area. And the Appalachian Trail goes on this way. The trail today is pretty good so far. There's a lot of side hilling, but a nice surface. And rhododendrons and mountain laurel in bloom along the way. Nice little campsite here, 1.8 miles in. It's right in a bend of the trail. There goes the trail that way, and here it goes this way. It's been a rainy morning, but thankfully it seems to be stopping, so we're grateful for that. We have another newt in the trail. This is the third one today so far. We've reached Wilson Creek Shelter. Looks like a pretty nice shelter. Fire pit and picnic table. And quite a few tent sites around. And even more important, there's privy back there. It'd be cool if somebody put an AT on the privy door here. We are hiking through lovely mountain laurel in bloom now. I'm really enjoying these. I have a feeling it's getting close to the end of the season that they'll be blooming. But they've sure been beautiful. According to this sign, this area right here was what was called a collier's pit. And it was used to bring down trees and make them into charcoal to be used in furnaces to make iron back in the late 1700s and early 1800s, according to the sign here. Kind of interesting. Quite a number of little trickle streams today, so this would be a pretty easy place to get water if you need it, unlike the last couple of days where there wasn't much available. Okay, we're going to cross the creek here. It's a little tricky. You come down to the trail and it goes two ways, but one of them's a blue blaze. It's not real well marked to turn, but over there you do see a white blaze, so that's the direction we go. Lunch today is turkey and Swiss cheese on whole grain bread. We are at Salt Pond Road. Doesn't look like too good a road. Don't think you'd be doing much traveling on it. Unless it's by foot or four-wheeler maybe. Got a deer right here. Just staring at us. Trying to figure out what we are. Trail's getting a little bit rockier. We did our major uphill for the day. We got a downhill and then another uphill. Then hopefully mostly a downhill. We've got a fence style to either walk through or go around here. Not sure why this one's designed quite like it is, but It was easier to go around. We're hiking up what is hopefully our last major hill for today. And it's an old roadbed. And there are some ferns growing along it now. So it's super pretty. We're at the intersection of Full Heart Knob Shelter and the Appalachian Trail south going into Daleville. And we're going to take a moment and check the shelter out. It's just a 1/10 of a mile off trail. All right, this is Full Heart Knob Trail. Little privy over there. Picnic table and fire pit. Sits up on the peak here. So you're the high point when you're at the shelter. There's kind of an interesting and unusual thing in this shelter. A short wooden paddle of some sort. I want to do a shout out here to my cousin Beth, who made us this delicious trail mix to take along with us on our hike. And she's been putting us up at her house for a couple days now. Made us 2 wonderful breakfasts and a great dinner last night with meatloaf, roasted veggies, potatoes, and delicious ice cream, cookies, cheese plate. Great trail angel, and it's much appreciated. Some really lovely trail going down into Daleville here. Probably wouldn't be quite so lovely if I was climbing up out of Daleville, but it's super pretty with all the moss. Got a little area here to walk across. I guess it's a little run or something. Just a little log, but they've got a nice handrail that you can grab hold of, keep your balance. Right in the middle of our lovely downhill. What do we have? Uphill steps. We are crossing Virginia Route 652. We just climbed a nasty, steep, but fairly short hill. But we do at least get a decent view out of it.
And our standing is, we are at the peak.
All right, we are crossing railroad tracks here. And now we are coming to US Route 11, which we will cross. Looks pretty busy. Well, looky, looky. We are 1/3 of the way to Katahdin. Well, what do you think, Rosie? What do you think about being 1/3 of the way to Katahdin? You think it's a long walk? Yeah, me too. All right, we are going under Interstate 81. Not very far from Daleville now. You come right up close and personal to I-81. That's it right there. This bit of the trail close to the end is through some mowed meadows. Really pretty. I don't know if this is private property. I would think, maybe. Yeah, the sign did say it was Forest Service land, but kind of looks like private property. I have no idea. Now we're into what looks more like Forest Service or National Park land. Interstate's still really close by. You can hear it prominently. And we have made it to Virginia 220. Since we finished reasonably early today, we're actually tacking on another 1.1 miles north of Taylor Mountain Overlook, starting at Montvale Overlook and hiking south. All right, we're finishing up here at Taylor Mountain Overlook. All right, part 3 to this day. We're doing another half a mile. Back from Harvey's Knob to Montvale Overlook. And another quick half mile done. You can see a big rainstorm coming in the distance. Here at Harvey Knob Overlook.